let's talk about, black women not dating the stereotypical black guys they go for, and the expectation of black women is for those guys not to go date other races of women. Now, other races of women, they like those guys, and I see it on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying? Good, clean guy, not hood. Just good, clean guy. Got a good job, good career. We've done videos talking about how they say they want reform pookies, and then those very sad women in the black community get mad when those brothers date out. I never really understand that. If he ain't your type and he going where he celebrated at, how you get mad? Then the narrative is that white women and other races of women are taking y'all good men. Oh, they taking all our good men. You didn't want them. And it's kind of like the Adam and Eve thing where Eve wanted the apple because Eve couldn't have the apple. That's what it is. Y'all, when women are young and their bodies is bodying, and you have the pick of the litter to strike when you're young. You have the pick of the litter to get the guy that you really, really want. You have the opportunity to get the guy that you really, really want. In reality, you don't want them. Women are of the mindset that they want to change a guy. I can change him. They like that, restoration project where they tear down the house and they restore the house, or they on that pimp my ride shit. That's what they on. They on that pimp my ride shit. And unfortunately, they waste their prime years looking for, trying to change these guys. But I never really understand, because there is a certain type of black guy that a lot of black women don't want. The prep, the clean cut black guy, you could tell came from a nice 2-parent household or a nice family. Dress nice. Don't dress nerdy. And you tend to see them booed up with white women. You tend to see them booed up with Arab women. You see them booed up with Latino women. Could be tall, nice in shape. You know what I'm saying? You can already tell the type of woman, the type of man, black men, that a lot of black women want. I did a video talking about the perfect blend that black women want. And a lot of times to them, that blend only becomes abundance and when guys get over 30. A lot of guys that went through jail, they didn't fit. That's the guy that they want. This is why a lot of them are attracted to the pastor, because most pastors within the black community had a past. They had a past, but we know. But I don't understand if it's a guy that you really don't want, why are you mad? And I think part of the reason is, they mad because the chick that he got with looked better than them. Real talk. In other communities, he got with look better than them. That's another thing. And they stay in competition with Becky. They stay in competition with Maria. Guess what? There ain't no competition between us and Brad and us and Hector. There ain't no competition. Because regardless, you could say, well, most women want Brad because Brad got money, but in general, most women want black men because of the sexual appeal. Because the status or the symbol of masculinity, the size, the strength, the swagger. So regardless, if you marrying Brad and Lee and you ain't marrying Hector for no bread, but if you marrying them for bread, cool. They get the provider version. We just want the pussy. Honestly, most women can just get up the pussy and go home, and I think guys will be 100% okay with that. Most guys will tell you, I'm 100% okay with that. If I'm the one you want sexually, I feel like you the top of the food chain. If you just want me to, be with you to take care of you like a child, and you don't really provide, and ain't no real love there, ain't no real, because with women, if it ain't no attraction there, it ain't no love there. That's a fact. If it ain't no attraction there, it ain't no love there. And I think most guys figure that out. Most guys just like, okay, I'm not attractive. I don't want to get in shape. I don't want to be the best version of myself. So I'm just gonna pay for it. But then, they think over time that, women are like men and a woman can grow. I can grow on the bitch. I could grow on the hoe. The hoe gonna love me. And in general, it doesn't work that way. Women don't grow to love you. Either they fucking love you at one point, and if the attraction is there, they love you, or they don't love you. And that's what most guys never understand. Either they love you or they don't love you. This is why you don't mess with women that got baby fathers. That's the best thing a woman can give a man is a child. It's the greatest gift. And if it's possible, unconditional love is right up under that. If you can get that from a woman, that's rare. That's not your mother. But if you can get one of those two or both, that make a woman very, very valuable. But that's why they always had that connection. Their baby father can always fuck them. That's why. So you got to understand. You can be the trick, you can be the provider, but in general, I would never tell a dude to unless you really want a family and you understand the assignment where you just paying for her company, and if the money and she's still probably gonna fuck other dudes. You know what I'm saying? 7 times out of 10, she's still gonna fuck other dudes. So if you cool with that and you gonna do your thing, you just want the legacy being continued and build family, cool. But you gotta understand, if that woman don't respect you, I know we done ventured off somewhere else, but if that woman don't respect you, them children ain't gonna respect you like that, like you should be. So the respect hierarchy is your woman revere you and respect you and love you. Your children will. The dog will. Her friends will. But if your woman don't respect you, it's gonna be hard for your children to respect you. And a lot of times you're gonna produce a sucker son. But in general, y'all must understand that. So when you sign up, to deal. When you deal with a woman that really, really love you, a lot of dudes fuck over them type of women when they young, or they just ignore them and use them. But that's the chick that you should be with. But hey, hit the link in the description, join the Patreon.